Hello and welcome to task number 7 in Moodle Introduction for Teachers. In this task we will talk about how to use the calendar within Moodle to understand how it works and understand its limitation at the current time. So without further ado, I'll share my screen and we log into Moodle. When you are logged in, you will always have a link up here to your calendar. When you click on that, you will see all the activities that are planned throughout the month in the calendar as well. And there are some different categories over here that is good to understand what they mean and how they can be used. If you make a global event, it means it will be available for everybody using this platform, no matter which course they are signed up to. So it's basically everyone. It can be, for example, if you have a huge presentation about something interesting, if you have a summer theater and you want all the participants to join in, for example, then you can create an event that is visible for everyone. Here we can see an example of one of those events that has been created and is green, and it says that on this and this date we are kicking off this new program and everybody should log into the meeting room where there will be a conference at this time. So basically all users should just click this link at this time and they will start a conference. So that's a global event. Everyone can see that. You can also click out here to hide global events from your calendar, to make your calendar more neat, so it kind of only shows what's necessary for you. The same goes for the other categories. The category event will in this case be everybody who are taking part in the Fighting for the Poor. This is across all schools, across period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because the category is called Fighting with the Poor. And everybody who are part of that course, somehow they will see if you create an event in this category. And again, you can also hide it if you don't want it to be visible. The course is an event for everybody who are taking part, for example, in period 1 within Fighting with the Poor. This is also across schools, so that's important to know, because if you write there, let's meet in the, if you create a course event and say, let's meet in the dining hall at 6 o'clock, then the people in Richmond Vale or other places in the world, they will also see it and they will start to get a little bit confused. That is also down to the way that we are using Moodle, because we are making fixed courses that all schools join. You can also in Moodle create a new course for every single group that starts, and then it will be more relevant to use the course event as well. But for now, it's a good idea not to use it. What you will use most is group events. So I will click here now and see how we create a group event. So of course I shouldn't click here, so I will have to show them again, and then I will click add a new event. And here I will have an event title, and this is, for example, meeting in classroom 2 at 5 to discuss new rota, for example. And we are going to meet the 7th at 00. And here you will see those categories. Site is global. Course is across all schools. Groups is for your specific team. So this is a group event, and it is for everybody that takes part in another kind of school, and it is for the course that is called Lindeswold September 2019. You can also write more details down here, location, time, etc., etc. You can write duration of the meeting, it's 90 minutes, and then you save it. As soon as you save it, it will show up in your calendar. And now, because it is a group event, it's only your team that will see it. So actually, if you are 3 teams in Lindeswold, the 2 other teams will not see this. This is for this specific team. So you can make a team calendar over all the important events that you will have during the time. Maybe later we will change the whole setup so every new team has their own database, and then of course you can use the category and the courses as well. You can, instead of clicking new event there, you can also just click on a date like the 15th, and then you can fill in the same thing. So that's another way to fill in the calendar. Let's now show all the events again. That's how it looks for the teacher. Now, the students, I'm logged in as Moodle students. I click on my calendar and I will see exactly the same thing. I will hide those that might not be relevant for me. So I only see the group and my own events. So I can, for example, say that here the 13th, and as I am now a student, I can't post in anything else than my own private little calendar. So I can write here, dentist, the 13th, and it will show up here as a kind of reminder that I have to go to the dentist when it comes to this. And you can edit it and you can add more details. So this is how you can use the course calendar. If you're taking part in many different courses, you can also just narrow it down for a certain period. If I go to period 2, you see I will not see anything else because all that was posted was in period 1, and the only thing I can see is my own appointment, because that's irrelevant which period it is in, it's still an appointment that you have. So that's how you can use the team calendar, and I will suggest that when a new team starts, it's good to put up some event into the calendars, like group meetings, maybe building weekends, maybe study weekends, just so people, so the calendar is populated with the most important things. And from there it will be developed, and at some point maybe this will be your main team calendar, and you can add all sorts of stuff to it. Okay, hope you liked the presentation. Click a little bit around and try to make a user event, because if you're a student, that's what you should be able to do at this time.